ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Michelle Obama 2024, could it happen? You've all heard the rumors, but what just happened and what former President Obama just did, well, that's kind of ramping up the talk that she's getting prepared for a presidential run. Before we get started, I want to ask you to please like and share. So important to this channel. Hitting those two little buttons does so much to help us grow. Also, please consider commenting and subscribing if you haven't done so already. Michelle Obama has been the subject of so many rumors regarding her campaigning for president since her husband left office. That's as far back as this goes. Since Donald Trump became president in 2016, people have talked about Michelle Obama campaigning for president, and why not? She is by far the most popular Democrat in the country. It's not even close. In every single poll, she's at the top by a landslide. But part of that is because she really, believe it or not, avoids a lot of partisan politics. She does a lot of work with kids, she does a lot of work with groups, and she tries to stay away from Republican versus Democrat. Well, this week, President Obama was leaving a Beverly Hills restaurant while his wife was vacationing with Steven Spielberg all the way in Europe. And when he came out of the restaurant, reporters asked him, hey, is there any chance your wife is going to run for president in 2024? And Obama stared at those reporters stone cold, said nothing, and got in his car. And that, to a lot of people, speaks volumes. Ted Cruz has predicted that Biden will drop out of this race at some point, and Michelle Obama will be the last-minute replacement. This was also predicted by Sarah Palin. This was also predicted by an Obama biographer. This was predicted by a lot of people. A lot of people believe that Michelle Obama is the heir apparent in the Democrat Party. And again, I say to you, if you're a Democrat, why not? She's far more popular than Joe Biden. She's far more popular than Kamala Harris. She's even more popular than Gavin Newsom. She would seem to be the perfect candidate, except running in a presidential race, of course, changes your popularity because you're going to be attacked. Nobody really attacks Michelle Obama now. For all intents purposes, I know a lot of you will disagree with me, but she seems to be a pretty nice lady, does a lot of charitable work, not a lot to pick on her for, in my opinion. Do I disagree with her on a lot of the things she stands for? Absolutely. But she doesn't come off as a bad person. And somebody who doesn't come off as a bad person is a tough person to defeat. That being said, a presidential race would probably tarnish that reputation because she would be hit from all sides. You also have to go back to an interview she did with Oprah last year, where she said she has no interest in ever running for president or any other office. She said she doesn't like politics. She said this for years. She supported her husband because her husband wanted to do it, but she herself has no interest in the world of politics. And some people just don't, no matter how much you want them to run, and I know Democrats want her to run, no matter how much you want somebody to run, if they don't feel it, if they don't want to do it. I mean, think about being the president of the United States for a second. How many people would really want that job? Some people say I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, but the person in that job actually does. Every single day, the weight of the world on their shoulders. You see how they age when they're in office and how they look younger like a year after they get out of office? It's a lot of pressure. I don't know why I certainly wouldn't want that job for any money. That is a pressure-filled, nonstop, 24/7 job. I don't know why anybody wants it. But according to her, she does not want it. Now, things can change. The Democrats can plead with her. Hey, we have no chance here. We need you. That could happen. It could happen down the line. But it's not something I see happening. I don't really believe it will happen, honestly, my opinion. At least not yet. I'm not ruling it out forever, but I don't think yet. I know it's a flashy headline, and people get a lot of traction on that, and they talk about it. It's a flashy, cool thing to say, and people are like, oh wow, but I just don't think it's a right now thing. I'm not saying not ever, but I don't think it's a right now thing. I want to know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments, please. Also, again, as I said, liking and sharing is so important. So important. It takes you 2 seconds to hit that button, and it does a world of good for us. So, again, please let me know in the comments what you think of this story, and also, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.